Today I'm going to do a no-sew trim addition to some of my yoga pants using these colorful rainbow trims that were sent to me by Simplicity. Thank you so much, Simplicity, for reaching out to me. Using my Surebonder hot glue gun and hot glue, I'm going to attach some trim to these pants. The first pair I have are kind of a flared leg, so I'm going to set those aside. We'll get to those, but the first pair I'm going to work with are these just leggings that have pockets. Yes, leggings with pockets. And these are, you know, a tapered leg. They're you know, tight. And so I want to add this gorgeous trim. It just says love. It's so colorful and pretty. And I'm going to add that down the sides of the pants. So my first step is, there you can see there's pockets, is I'm going to determine how much I need for each side. And I'm just going to run from the bottom of the seam of the pocket down to the seam of the ankle, just straight down the side. Nothing really hard, just a very simple craft. Getting an idea of where it's going to sit and then bringing it down to the bottom. So I'm going to cut right about here. I'm being very careful to make sure I cut enough that will work with the pants. The pants are spandex. The ribbon does not stretch. So I need to make sure I have it attached in a way that it's going to work. And you're seeing me do it this way, which I didn't actually end up doing it this way, which you'll see. But I was going to go like, it would go down one side and up the other in a different direction, but that's fine. And I actually ended up cutting it too long, but that's okay too. Better to have too much than too little, right? So now I just want to attach it. I'm giving it another look, make sure I have it measured out the way I want, and it's fine. So next part is just gluing it together. So I've got a box that I cut to fit inside. I wasn't real sure that the glue was going to go through, but just to be on the safe side, I cut cardboard to go inside the pant legs where I'm going to be gluing. Now what I'm going to do is take my hot glue gun and starting at the top, running a decent line there just to get it started. And I'll use a combination of hot glue and tacky glue to adhere the whole way down. I'm just using tacky glue that came from the Dollar General. I ran out of Eileen's tacky glue, which is usually really good for fabric, but this stuff is good too. And like I said, just a combination. So I did hot glue and then some tacky glue, a little bit of hot glue and some tacky glue. It's a fabric on fabric, so either way, they both should adhere perfectly fine. They should last for a little while. If you can't tell, these yoga pants are a bit jacked up. They're ones that I've worn while I've been crafting, doing stuff outside. I have very many pair, so I was okay sacrificing a couple to, you know, getting gunked up and stained or whatever in the spirit of comfort, because I love my yoga pants. And I thought these would be a good pair to, these ones that are kind of racked would be good to decorate and play with. And that's pretty much it. That's all it is to it. It's just the two different glues to just put these stripes down the side. Here you can see I used in both the same direction, so but it worked out perfect. Next, I'm going to use these two, and this is a colorful fringe. It's just so very silky. It feels like you know, kind of like a graduation tassel. It's that kind of material. So what I'm going to do is line the fringe up with the bottom, the hem of the pants, and then I'm going to layer that trim over top, again using hot glue and tacky glue to adhere them together. And this stuff was a pain to cut. I noticed when I first got off the spool, when I got it out of the box, and I some of it was already unraveling, because you can see there's purple stitching which is holding it all together. If you cut that, it just pulls apart. So in order to keep that from happening, I had to hot glue. I had to hot glue it and to hold it together. So that's what I've done. I see, you can tell how janky they are. That's like construction adhesive. It's not coming out of these pants. So wrapping it around, then I can see where it'll need to be cut, and I can work with it accordingly to keep it from fraying apart and have enough to use there at the bottom. So I will measure these out and get those ready to apply. As you can see here, going ahead and cutting, which is the second piece. I'm just cutting right through where the hot glue is to keep those edges from fraying. So now I have my two pieces for each leg. And here I'm just taking the border ribbon that I'm going to use and measuring it against the fringe ribbon, even though it will be a little too long, but that's fine. We're going to use it anyway. We'll cut it to length so I know I have enough. And that'll work out perfectly. Now I've got all my stuff cut. I've got the cardboard inside the pant leg. Now it's time to apply the fringe. So the edge of the trim is going to be on the inside seam here. So it won't really show. I mean, it's not going to anyway, but details. So again, using hot glue and tacky glue to glue it down. A little dab of hot glue to get it in place, lining up the bottom of the fringe with the bottom of the cuff, sticking it down there until it cures enough. Then I can move it around to attach the rest. Being careful not to stretch the pant leg at all. I don't want to cause any ruffling or anything like that. And just using the tacky glue in between the hot glue. A line of tacky glue and a line of hot glue all the way around. And then next I will apply the border to hide the top trim. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a line of the tacky glue down the center because it's wider. And then I'll use hot glue on the top and the bottom. This ribbon is not going anywhere. Again, meeting it with the inside seam on the pant. The same step again, just the tacky glue in the middle and then the hot glue on the top and the bottom all the way around. And I'll jump to the how it looks at the end. And that's how they look. Bright and colorful and fun. Just a fun way for me to like zhuzh up these ratty yoga pants that I've had for a while. Something fun. The leggings turned out pretty good. I haven't had any problems taking them off, putting them on, having the trim come off or anything like that. So that worked out good, and I've gotten some great reviews from people who've seen me wear them out. People wanted to know where they could get them. I told them I made them. They wanted to know more about it, so I just said, I'll have it on my YouTube channel. So yeah, these are really cute and I'll be wearing these a lot. I can tell already. These are my favorite. I love them. How much fun are these fringy pants? Just, ugh, I love them so much. And I will also be wearing these a lot. I paired them with my strappy heels just to show off that fringe. So nice. And right now, Joann's is having 40% off limited edition trim. I will make sure to link all of these in my description box below. It's not a sponsored link. But if you want to get these trims, hurry before their sale ends. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As always, have a great weekend. Take care, y'all. Bye.